Mopreen, last time we talked about how Pac got beat up by the police, and you took the photo, right, of his face all bruised up and everything. When you look at what's happening now, when you look, all the videos are coming out of police brutality, young black kids getting killed, getting choked out, and the police walking. How do you guys feel about that? And number one, do you think do you think that it's getting worse, or do you think that there's just more camera phones out there and social media so more people can see it?
Bro, this shit been going on.
Been going
Day
on.
one. So yeah, we
It's
got
just
these
more camera
cameras
phones,
getting
more
caught.
technology.
Yeah. And then
Now
they
they're
getting
getting
better.
busted, and still ain't nothing
Right.
happening.
And
They
just-
get busted, and they tell you what you see it ain't the truth. That ain't what
Oh,
happened.
did you see the dude in South Carolina? He like in the back. Anyway,
Come on,
I mean,
man.
really, bro, this shit
Come
been
on,
going on
story.
from day one. It ain't getting better. Yeah, it's just getting worse, and it's gonna get worse.
Hold up, and let me say something. The history. If you know what
Come on,
police
bro.
were for, they was here to catch the slaves. See, people don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about that.
The whole
That's what the police
overseer
was for.
thing, the
Our
overseer
sheriff was
officer thing.
made to catch the runaway slaves, man. Just a little history,
Have you guys had situations with police?
please.
What? I tell you,
I mean, in terms of getting beat up
You
by police and
crazy?
everything.
Man,
Come
look, I was
on,
in the
homie.
crack epidemic in the 80s when you was getting slammed on your face
Have
on
you
the
ever been
ground in a
slapped?
hot ass sun.
Have you ever been slapped?
Come on, man.
So you got slapped by the police.
Knees in the back of the
Slapped by the
head,
police.
choked out.
What?
What? Come on,
What?
man.
They choked my homeboy out, not him, my other homeboy out, and almost killed him, man. Right in front of my face, man.
Or laid down in the mud
Come
when they
on,
turn
man.
the water on,
Come
so you
on,
get
man.
your face all down in the mud,
Come
getting
on,
water
man.
off, then you damn near drowning.
Let me
You
say
better not
something.
get up.
Let me say something about the police, man.
on,
The
man.
real talk is, it's never gonna change because the people who come to patrol to put the hood is not from the hood. Until the hood patrol themselves, the people who grew up in it become the police, because we not gonna shoot us. If we do shoot you, I'm gonna shoot you in your leg, man, because I know your mama or I know your sister or your cousin. But somebody who come from way out of Simi Valley, come up in Inglewood to protect Inglewood?
Right.
Come on, man. Get out of here,
Ain't no
man. They gonna
benefit of
keep
the doubt.
they gonna keep killing us, man.
But I mean, but the problem also is that people that come from your communities don't aspire to be police officers.
Would you want to be one?
No.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, how can you make me want to be one when you treat me this way?
But that's the problem, right? People aren't policing their own communities because people in these communities don't want to be police.
Let me say something. The gangs was originally the police.
Right.
That's who they were supposed to be, but they turn in and start fighting each other. That's the only problem that gangs is. Ain't nothing wrong with being in a gang, for real. Because white folks doing this, they in country clubs. See, but the gangbangers, they hanging on corners.
Yeah.
That's the only difference. And what they do, because they might be caught in the criminal element, gangbangers. But if they didn't shoot each other and sell drugs, and they were selling T-shirts and stuff, man, come on now. Can't say nothing about that.
Well, there's always this argument I find interesting where, right-wing people will say, well, why are blacks so upset over police shooting them when they shoot each other? But the argument for that is when a black person shoots another black person, they go to jail. Whereas
I'm gonna let y'all say
if
something.
a
Boy,
white officer,
You talking my language. See, now these are good questions. I like these questions.
if an officer shoots a black person, chances are he'll walk.
For sure.
Okay, now you ever heard that saying, you got a family group, and the sister got a bad mouth. She talks shit about her mama. The little brother talks shit about her mama. But anybody outside that family better not say shit about my mama.
Right.
It's the same shit. It's the same shit. We can deal with ourselves, but you can't do that. You can't do that.
And see, the thing about the police, they whole get down is they come every day. Their job is to come take us to jail. You feel what I'm saying? So we're never gonna like them, they're never gonna like us. And that's the bottom line. So to me, until we start policing our own community, it's never gonna change, man. It's never gonna change.
Well, I know, for example, at death row, they were using off-duty police officers as security. Are you saying all police are bad? Have you guys had friendships with police?
I'm glad you brought that up. Another good, another
keep it
good one.
100.
Keep it coming.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, I'm
Nah,
going to tell you this
go ahead.
about them niggas over there was at death row, because I was over there with them. Them niggas let my nigga get killed. They let my nigga get shot up, so fuck them. That's on the real, if you really want to know the truth. And then they go out and write books and, come on, man, knock it off, man. Come on, knock it off, man. I'm going to keep it 100.
I'm gonna say this
Fuck
though.
them.
For me personally,
And they
straight
should
up.
let me say one.
Go ahead,
and he
fam.
should have never, ever, and this goes out to all the rappers, never, ever let somebody protect you. You let your own folks protect you. Never leave it up to somebody, because the police ain't never got practice shot at. Feel what I'm saying? We got practice shot at all the time in the hood. So we know what's gonna go down. And if you know the situation, you can already see it coming. Police, all they do is roll around and take us to jail. They don't know how the hood pop off. They don't live there. So never let the police protect you. All the rappers, never let them protect you. Never.
Because death row was not the only place that hired off-duty cops.
Please.
You know, all throughout
Every city.
all
I
throughout
think
the
I'm gonna
industry.
say this though, like Syke said earlier though, from the hood. When you got somebody come from the hood, I'm gonna shout out my boy Pep. Pep is an Inglewood police officer, but guess what? Pep come from the hood. Pep rolled through, and he got a job to do. That's his job.
So he works in Inglewood?
But he works in it, but he's a detective now. You know what I mean? Went to school to be a detective. But what I'm saying to you is, he's a Thug Life fan. He loves Tupac. When he roll up on me, my son will tell you, my son Boogie's in the house right now. Shout out to my son Boog. I didn't have the police pull up on me where I hustle at. I didn't have the police pull up on me banging Thug Life on the loudspeaker. The shit that they say, hey, pull the car over to the left. They playing our records, bro. And they come see me. You feel me? Knowing what I'm doing, he take me to jail. So I'm gonna say this for the record, though. For the record, though. Few of them that know me and know about me and that are fans of this Thug Life, I got a pass, straight up. I'm telling you that. Now, far as the dirty ones shooting niggas in the back and all that shit and putting their knees and I've been stomped out and all that by one time. You feel me?
Come on.
I'ma say that. You feel me? But shout out to the ones that are trying to do their job. And I didn't have one like my boy Chris told me, man, this shit ain't nothing but a job to me, man. I'm trying to go home, do my 9 to 5 and go home. Where they put him at desk duty for going to his son's baseball game in his uniform. Shit like that. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's a job for some of them, bro. And for a lot of them, it's more than a job. They want to fucking hurt and inflict pain on somebody else. So I'm going to say that. But I wouldn't say all of them. The whole 100% of them are dirty.
No, it's
You know
all.
what I mean? I
And
won't say that.
let me say this too. It's always some good police. Feel what I'm saying? But they mentality, they just like see they hate when some young blacks don't tell on each other, but they got they don't tell on each other.
Yeah, the blue
You feel me?
shield
The
of
blue-
silence.
Yeah, exactly. They don't tell on each other. They don't expose when somebody doing something wrong, but they want the black community to call and snitch and tell on people when you're not gonna come help them. You're not gonna come help them. But I do have to say this, and this is just to keep it 100, because I'm a 100 type cat. I have no problems with the police. I only have problems when they do something that they don't have no damn business. You feel what I'm saying? Getting all out of their lane and profiling us and always making us the target of them filling up these jail, these penitentiaries and all the rest of that, because it's what they got going on is the whole prison industrial complex. They flushed all the prisons with blacks and Latinos and they made them all privatized so they can get money from each state pay the prisons. So we can't let this prison be empty. Who we gonna put in there? Let's run over there to the ghetto and get all them out and put them up in there. And that's been the plan from day one. But people, the world don't want to look at it for what it is. They want it to, oh no, they doing something wrong. Well, same thing that we doing in the black community, they doing it in the white community, they doing it in the Asian community, they doing it in the Latino community. Everybody's doing the same damn thing.